Hey everyone, this is Allan, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about trying to do a lot of things at the same time and mainly using AI because I've been working with AI a lot, not only with Claude Code in programming, but since AI was launched uh, with ChatGPT first, I was always using it. I was using it to work and also to study a lot of things. And in the recent months that I started in this year in February, more or less, I started using Cloud Code. I realized that I could, in theory, do a lot more things at the same time. And I thought that by doing that, I would be more productive because as AI can do things for you while you are doing something else, you could do multiple a lot of things of different nature at the same time. But I think that this idea is actually wrong. After trying it for a couple months, I realized that, let's say, for example, that if I could work on a programming system and at the same time work, plan my Instagram posts and also trying to organize my second brain that I already showed you guys uh, in some videos ago, reviewing topics that I studied. Those things can be done at the same time, but my mind would get so anxious by trying to think about all that at the same time that I would not pay attention to anything. I would not. I would not be reviewing the code in the right way. I would not plan good posts, and I would not even get I would not understand the content that I would be trying to study on my second brain. So basically, what kept me thinking more about this idea of not doing more things at the same time was the book The One Thing, and the topic about the part that it talks about context is switching costs. So the idea is that when you change the context of the nature of the thing that you are doing, when you change it too much, you are actually being less productive because we our minds take a little time to really focus on what we are doing. So if I start to plan an Instagram post and in 10 minutes I pause to look at code, my mind would not instantly be able to understand the code right away. It would still be thinking about the Instagram post, and I would not work well in both things. So basically, I would create posts slower and also plan the code even slower because I think that's something when I want to plan a system or to instruct AI about how to do something, I sometimes I can't even listen to music because I need to really be paying attention on what I am planning, on the instructions that I'm writing to AI because uh, when you are creating something that people will use and that needs to work, needs to be secure, it takes a lot of attention from me. So the idea of context with taking into consideration all these context switching costs is really important. And I think that uh, not even talking about my examples, but let's say about other people, people that are running a lot of agents at the same time, they can really be building faster than anyone else, and they for sure are building faster than me, but they are also creating more debt to review, not only technical debt with code that they will need to review, to approve, and to fix bugs and things like that, but also things that they don't understand that well yet, and knowledge that needs time to be absorbed, just as I said in yesterday's video. And I think that good things take time because if you have a product, if you are building a product faster, it won't actually make more people buy it because only people will not buy your just because you built it faster. When you sell something, you need to take into consideration a lot of things, not just programming faster and running more agents to build more features. If you don't have good marketing skills, no one will know your product. So yeah, that's it. And also, one thing that I think is that to burn tokens is not the same as to validate ideas in the real world. So it doesn't matter if you have 10 SaaS ideas running in your Cloud Code or other tool, if the agents are building it, maybe those solutions can be bad and maybe no one will want to use them because you just had the idea and you did not validate it in with real people with real problems. And this is the part that takes most time, so it's impossible to multitask on this. And I think that the more you try to do at the same time, the more you realize that you are the bottleneck. And that's actually, we have no way to run from it. We are the bottleneck, and our attention needs to be used at I think at the best as possible. And with that restriction, I think that we need to focus and not multitask. We need to try to do less, just as I said in yesterday's video. And one final sentence that I have for you guys is that AI is a lever, but if you try to push a lot of levers at the same time, it will reduce the individual force in each one. That's it for today.